join. You are watching the Classified Showbiz here on EBN, and I am Ken Sedi. And our number has been displayed on your screen, 05073 72006. Again, 05073 72006. It's good you save it because our time is coming. We'll be buzzing that phone with legs in. So our Star Bus report is next. And I think people have their opinions now. It's either you stick to it or we ask you questions. But then Philip Abeyefi is back in the industry after a long time of being in school, studying, and becoming one of our health practitioners with her husband, Dr. Now she's back into the music scene to do more gospel music for you. Let me say she's back to the gospel fraternity. But then she has an opinion on how streaming and the back in the days ways where we used to buy our CDs and our cassettes. We just stick it in, listen to our music. But nowadays, you have to just go on a streaming platform to do that. But then have you asked yourself that, can the market women do that? Can they really stream, or they have to wait for it to be played on radio? Let me say the traditional way before they listen. So Philip Abeyefi is saying that, can we go back in the days where we use cassettes and CDs to promote their music? They don't have to stream online because and you'll be a bit more than alpha phone as streaming. Some people can choose to go to the cheapest form of the streaming platform to take their music. People also buy them. But there's not everyone who can do that. Sometimes you really have to put some embargo on that before you get your money. And it's not really helping. So if they can go back in the days. And someone will ask to say, Philip Abeyefi, we were not having such things. Uba and I want to dictate to us to go back to the olden days. Let's go back to our cassettes and CDs. Let's people eat. Do you agree with that? Do you really agree with what Philip Abeyefi is saying? If you agree, you can share your opinions. If you don't, you can also tell us why you don't agree. But personally, I will keep that. Maybe next time, let me sit down and scrutinize the whole situation before I come. I said earlier, over the weekend, that was Friday, we were all gathered. Let me see if I say we were all. I mean, most people were there, lovers of movie, colleagues of Lil Wayne, that's Kojo Cancer. Lil Wayne, his friends, loved ones were gathered at the National Theatre in Accra to see the movie A Country Called Ghana. And this movie was directed by Fifi and was produced by Kojo in Cancer, Lil Wayne himself. Come see people that were gathered there like he was loved. When he got there himself in his car, he didn't pass through the car door. He passed through the sunroof, got down. Now you could see the excitement, like coming to the venue to see people gathered in your name to see what you've done. The hard work you've done is so great. And the Nigerian actors who were featured in the movie were also there. Charles Roro, Victor Eswegu. Please hear Nigerian, pardon me. The name is so hard for me. Right at Nollywood's very own Ramsey Noah was there. And the little, it's not a little, but I'm sorry, the guy who was featured in the movie was also there. Like, his fans were just amazing. Let's watch some of their things that happened on Friday. I was there myself, but let's watch this and see how it went over there.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Have you eaten Eba and tickets Put down. This is Magical GH.
ɛna wobɛnya nneɛma papa. Subscribe nesre Medikal.
So the love, you saw that so warm. I was there myself seeing that people could gather in your name. If you are in the world and you want to be celebrated, do something for yourself so people could or will celebrate you. It doesn't matter if along the line you've lost the love of the people. Trust me, if you mount anything, you still get lovers. And people are also like, let me swiftly to this political stand. Like, people will be like, this man doesn't deserve to stand for president, all that. Trust me, anyone who is standing for president goes to any town, any region to maybe campaign or talk to the people, you're going to get the same set of people to follow you. It's whether it's going to be MPP, NDC, Donkor, CPP, whoever that goes anywhere, the same number of people will still follow them. So anything you want to do today, just do it. Just look at Kojo in Casa Leowin and the people who loved him or showed up for him. It was all love from their heart. So congratulations to him. You could have trended, but then Makafui and the husband came to take the shine. It doesn't matter. Next time we are going to talk about it all day long. And this is where rumors and the little birds were just flying, whispering in the ears of Ghanaians that when the she has left a rough town record. Let me say, maybe she existed there, a whole record label. But then we have no official letter or statement that says so. But when you go to or go on the socials of Wendy Shea, you're not going to see anything related to rough town on her page. That's why we are saying she left. You understand? You know, in Ghana, in Africa, let me say the world, when someone cut ties with someone or they're not moving anymore, it could be a relationship, marriage, or friendship. They're going to delete everything that has to do with the other party. Then we understand that you are no more. That's how we announce our breakups here in the world. I don't know how God did it, but then going through her socials, trying to check if Rough Town still has some piece of art, maybe a pic or anything there. Nah, it's not there. So that means that a video popped out saying that when she and some other record label is trying to link up, and so we are still saying that that video says it all. That we could have shown videos, but we don't have that. Then I'm trying to say, go check it for yourself. That is he still with Rough Town, or maybe they're just playing something with us? You know, Ghana could be a public stand to another move to a new music or an album. You understand? But then she's still coming out with a new song, but this song or project is not even under Rough Town Records, so I don't know how that deep is. But then whatever that is, we'll still come back to it. Moving on to the next story, you know, when Medikal came back from UK, that's the United Kingdom, he came back with lots of love. People met him at the airport and all that. Then he went with his team to this town. They have this school with some poor facilities, you know, the whole washroom facility, how dirty and how unkept it was. Then he raised a new structure for them, and it's so touching. I don't know if my producer has that video. I don't know if he has. If you have it, you can put it on the screen. But then he went with his team to put up a new structure for the school kids to have this free time. You know, when it comes to this whole toilet, washroom things, and it's not neat or well kept, it's very hard for you to, and it brings a lot of sickness to the individual. So kudos to Medikal for doing this. God bless you so much. I'm so happy that you did that. And Medikal again also came out on social media to say a lot. I think he had a lot to say about his wife. They are still married. The divorce is not yet in, so they are still married. His wife, that Makafui is trying to be like some other ladies on TV. When he said that, there was only 3 names that came into mind. He said he's not going to mention names, but Ghanaians have already put the name he left out there. They mentioned Sewa, they mentioned Nanaba Namwa, they mentioned the women of Vela, the whole fraternity in the equation. I didn't say it. People are saying, when you go online, you will see that, because that was the rumor, that was the whole news, that was the whole story before he came out to say this. that she wants to be like them. And we also saw at the birthday of Sewa Menye that Sewa was there. When she was even part of them, we were even dragging her that she does not fit into the people. Fela Makafui come out. Even her dressing was different from them. You know, when it comes to women of Vela, they have this very decent dressing they make. Fela was not there, like on Drew Hoyer. So before that, people were already speculating that Sewa is trying to give some sugar daddies to actually send doors to Ghana, my bread. We are tired. God, come and take us. We are ready. Let's go to heaven. So Medikal came out to say a lot about the wife and how the wife also wants to be like TV personalities. Let's check this video out. Let's see how pain is drawn on the face of Medikal. Man, are you pain?
I take care of the house. I take care of my daughter. I pay school fees. Make sure she's good. I pay the nanny. If you're mete, what's some nanny beji? For example, nanny J 2000. Drive out them back to school. Oji 2000. Chef I know here Janima me because the lady doesn't cook in the house. Because also only me obium. Before so only me or it's been almost 2 years. She has never stepped in the kitchen to cook. So I always order food or the nanny being so good to me, you know, here Janima me. Na me and I'm a quabontin and I'm a manager be breme Jane. That's how I survive in the house. In nature me see me cool. Nanny Jibe 2K, Nanny G2K, driver G2K, chef is G2K, housekeeper G2K. A month expenses and buy me ba Adriana me tomani my me ba school fees and buy Nini Nechi. Me say me cool. Now I know that most people are gonna be like, why don't you kick out of the house? And you be out. Me near ready 7 minutes, I buy you away be giddy because why never be brown me the many who die. I'm a main pona. I ended up calling people to come get out of the house. My life is over. I'm not ready for that. Plus, I have a child with the person. Now, you don't live in the same room with me. You move downstairs to the fucking guest room. I respect that. But me, can't say my own young feel after living with us for over 2 years. Then you have a problem with that. You call the cops on me. Obi a me no wa kola to offer cops of so no open say be me arrest me, then the child will be fatherless. I don't want that for you. That's why I don't even want to do long like leave the house and everything because be person kola ni nyani bia ohun ni mami ohun ni papa you knew crowd me because of what I went through when I was young. I don't want to even put my mom and dad in this situation, but I don't want the child to see certain things. I want the child to have a bright future. I love my child so much. She's the reason why I'm in this situation. I would have been somewhere like living my best life. I know even day in this position. But my best I me didn't buy you. They need J no living life to the fullest. Now they might be go through no my own meeting now calling to me on Husani man. At this point, I've been through so much, like too much. They might be over me can't. And I mean to me can because damn me ba ma me no. I know if you talk some of the things, it be too gory, it be too heartbreaking. But at this point, my prayer, whatever they want to do, they want to take me to court. We went to sit in front of prominent people, police women, almost they tried to talk to the girl to calm down that even if you don't want a relationship or whatever anymore, you know, are co-parenting right now, to calm down so that, she was insulting me in front of the police, disrespecting me. Right now, I know she want to take me to court, do the worst. She wants the property, like she wants the house so bad, but the house safe. I built for the kiddie, before you. I want to make the kiddie. Me pesa kola ne niche. Me pesa wo be fifio, ba onua ne fifio ho. Me pesa kola ne niche, onya ne ohun ne mama, ohun ne papa. Even if you're not together, make everybody go about doing a job. Me I no be abuse you, I no come fight you. Do your thing, live your life. I will live my life. If you go to Dubai, I don't even
Time. Someone said beyond control is now under control. People will use your own slogan against you. Time to come. That's why I'm sticking to the girl no say asem to me obeka den. Oh boy na. It's sad to see men go through it. Like I'm feeling sad. We don't know the whole story. I'm not going to say that what people are saying, but then that's what Medikal got to say about the things going on in his marriage with fella Makafui. They are still married though because the customary rights is not done yet. Though you should know the ring is under the waters in Dubai. If you need them, you could take your flight to go bring them back. Maybe Sister Debbie is an African mermaid. She will pass through the cables to go bring the ring back. We need that ring, go, because that ring is expensive. Okay, so moving on. If you could remember in 2020, the whole coronavirus and other stuff, people dying, the pallbearers also came out to advertise. And that was the last time we've heard about pallbearers. Like, we've never maybe given them any listening ear. Now, we'll take them ourselves, family members. Hey, they will go. But then this weekend, during Kwame Eugene's father's burial, we saw another set of pallbearers that did their own thing. You know, they have this dance, formation dance they do and other stuff. Let's check this out and let's see how they did it on Saturday. At this point in time, Kwame dad regrets dying. Sorry for the laugh. Hey, I think I'll consider this job and see how, because I love dancing. Maybe I would lead, they will carry. It will be fun, and so far as there's money in it, why won't I try? I will try. Isn't it? Yeah, that's it. So that was last Saturday during Kwame Eugene's late dad's burial. They were going to bury him, and that's all they have to offer. And his songs were playing. You have a son who is a musician. What are you going to play? It's going to be full of Kwame Eugene concerts at a burial. And lastly, we've seen tribal war over the weekend. What happened? What really happened? Celestina Donkor was on an interview. The interviewer was an Ewe, right? You know, when Ewes meet, there's this connection that goes through their veins. It connects on the outside. So I think the interviewer asked Celestina that, is she an Ewe? And she said, yes, she is. And she asked again, why Donkor? You know, Celestina is called Celestina Donkor. And she said, no, her name was Celestina Akaku. But to God be the glory, she's married and changed the Akakpo to Donkor. And they just burst a little joke that, oh, to God be the glory, that our names are too big, too horrible, too that. And I clearly saw the joke. Because I also make that joke. In school like this, when people are typing on the computer in the IT room, They type. When I go there and I type Ruby, sitting nam amezado, the computer will freeze. The people will be laughing at me. Amezado, a freezing computer. No, so it's just something like I saw the joke. Maybe because I'm aware, so I saw the joke there. But then when I came online, after the interview, when I came online, I was just seeing people, a stupid woman, she's mad. Will you get away? Why will you do this? I get all. What you? So this is how they drag this woman from head to toe. She has to come apologize. So let's watch the video.
Novilo loto bubuto madogbenami. Majiba mato moya ji mafajinami. I granted an interview on Today's Woman on TV3, and when I discovered the host, Cookie T, is an Ewe, I just got excited, and we started joking about the heaviness of our Ewe surnames. It was just a joke, that came up in a conversation. To my surprise, from all the comments I've read so far, it turns out to be a bad joke, to be an expensive joke. And who am I? I'm just human. Chichoba ame amotama manyana ba ipo magbabogomo. E manyanya ga ba ipo magbabogomo. Most of the time when we go on these interviews, as much as we have a pure heart and a clear mind, it's not everything you say that will be pleasing to somebody. And so, me trick it. This will in no way tarnish my pride as an Ewe. I have proven it over the years in my journey in music that I am a very, very proud Ewe, and absolutely nothing is going to change that fact, from the beginning of my journey till now. Anybody who has truly followed me knows that I'm a very proud Ewe. My native name is Mausi, and 3 of my daughters, 2 of them, I have Aram and I have Asi. And most of the time before I start ministering, I say that Ewe is a spiritual language, and that is the language we are going to be speaking in heaven. And so I encourage everyone to learn 1 or 2. So this is just one of the things that happens with love and respect to all of you. I take all the comments in good faith. I interpret them as the expression of your love, because those who love you are those who correct you when you're wrong. So thank you so much, and I'll keep doing my best. Mitreka, God bless you.
Yeah, so now that Celestina is apologized, I hope and I wish we could just leave everything, because she clearly stated that was a joke. It was a joke. We beg. Me the cuckoo, bega drag yazon. Me the cuckoo, me the cuckoo. In this life, if you are aspiring to be a celebrity or being in the public eye, you should be ready for such things. Maybe the little thing you could put out there would just be exaggerated by the public. And you should also be ready to be practicing your apologies by book, by mouth, or by cassette. That was our social bars for the day. Let's take a quick step. We'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Hey, energy say.